Many of my colleagues often ask me, why do I need to read in English? They believe that attending classes, completing homework assignments, and watching English language films should be enough to develop their language skills. While these methods are undoubtedly beneficial, reading is often overlooked as one of the most powerful ways to truly master a language. Let me take a moment to explain in 9 steps why reading, particularly in English, is the most effective way to enhance and improve your language abilities. 1. Vocabulary expansion. Reading books exposes you to a wide range of vocabulary that you might not encounter in everyday conversations or even in films. While watching movies or speaking with others helps improve your listening and speaking skills, reading dives much deeper into the language. Books often use more complex words and sentence structures, allowing you to expand your vocabulary significantly. When reading, you come across new words in context, which helps you understand their meaning more easily and retain them. Moreover, unlike spoken language where words may be spoken too quickly for you to grasp their full meaning, reading allows you to slow down and focus. You can look up words, make notes, and revisit sections if necessary. This deliberate engagement with the text helps reinforce new vocabulary. Over time, you'll notice your vocabulary growing, and you'll be able to use these new words more confidently in conversations and writing. Reading fiction, nonfiction, articles, and newspapers introduces you to various styles and genres of language, providing you with a more comprehensive understanding of English. 2. Improved grammar and sentence structure. Reading exposes you to the natural flow of the language and helps you subconsciously internalize proper grammar and sentence structure. While studying grammar rules in class is helpful, it can often feel like rote memorization. When you read, you're constantly seeing these rules in action. This exposure helps you intuitively understand how to structure sentences, use punctuation correctly, and see how different tenses and clauses work together to form meaning. Reading a variety of texts also allows you to observe the different ways English can be used to convey the same idea. For example, a formal news article might use concise, objective language, while a novel might use descriptive, flowery sentences. By seeing this diversity in action, you'll gain a better grasp of when and how to adapt your own writing to different situations. Over time, as you read more, you'll begin to recognize patterns in how English grammar works. This will make your spoken and written English more fluid and grammatically correct without having to pause and think about each rule. 3. Enhanced reading comprehension. One of the most crucial skills for language learners is reading comprehension, the ability to understand and interpret written text. Reading in English consistently will improve your ability to grasp the meaning of texts, from simple stories to more complex academic materials. This skill is essential, especially if you're working or studying in an English-speaking environment where you need to read reports, articles, or textbooks. By engaging with different types of reading material, novels, essays, articles, and more, you develop the ability to understand both straightforward and nuanced language. This comprehension helps in everyday tasks, such as understanding emails, documents, or even instructions, and it also prepares you for more advanced language challenges, like academic studies or professional communication. Regular reading trains your brain to process information in English faster and more efficiently. As you read more frequently, you'll find yourself understanding texts more quickly and retaining information better over time. 4. Improved writing skills. It's often said that great writers are great readers, and this couldn't be more true when learning a new language. Reading extensively in English helps you become familiar with different writing styles, tones, and formats. Whether it's formal writing, creative storytelling, or academic essays, reading provides you with models to emulate in your own writing. Additionally, reading widely helps you recognize good writing habits. You'll start noticing how authors introduce ideas, build arguments, and conclude their thoughts. By seeing how experienced writers craft their sentences, you'll learn how to improve your own writing fluency and clarity. The more you read, the more you'll pick up on the nuances of writing, such as how to develop arguments, craft engaging narratives, or explain complex ideas clearly. This will directly improve your ability to write in English, making your essays, reports, and communications much more polished and effective. 5. Cultural understanding. Language is not just about grammar and vocabulary, it's deeply connected to culture. When you read in English, you're also learning about the cultures, histories, and perspectives of English-speaking countries. This cultural knowledge will not only make your language more authentic but also help you understand idiomatic expressions, humor, and the subtleties of communication that are often difficult to grasp through language classes alone. For example, reading classic literature or contemporary novels can give you insights into the values, beliefs, and traditions of English-speaking societies. This cultural awareness will enhance your communication skills, especially in cross-cultural settings. Understanding references, historical events, and cultural contexts found in literature will also make you a more informed speaker, which is particularly useful in professional and social settings. 6. Increased focus and concentration. Reading requires focus, unlike watching films, which can often be a more passive activity. When you're reading a book, you have to concentrate on the words, the structure, and the meaning. This mental engagement strengthens your cognitive abilities and helps you develop a stronger attention span. Over time, this increased focus will benefit other areas of language learning, such as listening and speaking. Moreover, reading offers an immersive experience. You can get lost in a novel or become absorbed in an article, fully engaging with the material. This focused engagement helps with long-term memory retention, allowing you to remember vocabulary, grammar structures, and language patterns more effectively. 7. Improved critical thinking skills. In addition to improving language skills, reading also sharpens your critical thinking. As you read, you are often presented with different viewpoints, arguments, and narratives. Whether it's analyzing the motives of a character in a novel or evaluating the logic of an argument in an essay, reading forces you to think critically about what you're consuming. This critical engagement enhances your ability to process and articulate your thoughts in English. It also helps you develop a more analytical mindset, which can be invaluable in academic, professional, and personal contexts. By honing your critical thinking skills, you'll be better equipped to analyze texts, develop reasoned opinions, and communicate effectively in English. 8. Long-term benefits. Reading is a long-term investment in your English proficiency. The more you read, the more natural the language will become to you. Over time, you'll notice that you're able to express yourself more clearly, think in English without translating from your native language, and understand complex texts with ease. These long-term benefits of reading make it an indispensable part of your language learning journey. Additionally, the progress you make in reading will carry over to other areas of language learning. Improved vocabulary, comprehension, and critical thinking will help you become a more confident and effective speaker, listener, and writer. These cumulative benefits make reading a cornerstone of mastering English. 9. Reading is flexible and customizable. One of the great advantages of reading is that it can be tailored to your interests and proficiency level. You can start with simpler texts, such as children's books or graded readers, and gradually move on to more complex novels, newspapers, or academic articles. There's something to read for everyone, whether you're interested in history, science fiction, romance, or self-help. This flexibility makes reading an enjoyable and sustainable habit, helping you stay motivated to improve your English. Another benefit is that reading can be done at your own pace. Unlike language classes or conversations, where you might feel pressured to keep up, reading allows you to slow down and absorb the material thoroughly. You can revisit passages that are difficult or challenging and take time to fully understand the text. This level of control makes reading a stress-free way to improve your English. Conclusion. While attending classes, completing homework, and watching English films are all important components of language learning, reading is the cornerstone of deep, lasting improvement. It expands your vocabulary, enhances your understanding of grammar, improves comprehension, boosts your writing skills, sharpens your critical thinking, and provides insights into the cultures of English-speaking countries. The focused practice that reading demands will help you achieve a higher level of proficiency in English, giving you confidence in all areas of communication. So, if you're serious about improving your English skills, pick up a book and start reading today. It's the most effective way to fast-track your learning and truly master the language.